Hello, and welcome back to the Millennial Investor Series. This week, I'm going to be answering your questions on how to earn multiple streams of income. Now, I don't know if you've seen the Netflix original show, Homecoming by Beyonce, but that Netflix show has really led to a lot of controversy, talk, questions, comments on social media in the past few weeks. If you didn't know, in 2018, Beyonce headlined the 2018 Coachella Festival, and she was the major headline performing artist at this show. But what was interesting was she negotiated to be paid as a result of headlining the show, of course, and she also negotiated for exclusive rights of a performance, which she sold to Netflix as an original film. What was really genius about it is she earned active income from performing at the show in 2018, from headlining the show. And then she also, because she negotiated for exclusive rights, will be earning passive income from, her show on Netflix. Now, we don't know the exact figures, but, some figures say she negotiated a $60 million deal with Netflix. And then she's also going to be earning from, releasing the songs as an album. That's a lot of passive income she's going to be earning from different, streams. And I thought it was really genius because that is someone who is not just an artist, but also an entrepreneur who is actively thinking about earning streams of income. Now you might be saying, oh, I work 9 to 5. How does that apply to me? I'm just an entrepreneur. How does that apply to me? Or I'm just a student, how can I possibly earn passive streams of income? So I'm going to be breaking it down in 4 ways. From experience, you can earn passive income from your skills, your knowledge, from your money, which could also be called assets, and from other people's money. So I will break down all of that down in today's episode. So how do you earn passive income from your skills? Now, skills are, things you build up over time, either from going to school or from working in an organization, at your 9 to 5 job or as an entrepreneur, actively, learning and building a business. Those are skills you build up over time. Now, you might not realize how much value you have as a skilled person, but trust me, there's always a skill you have that somebody might be willing to pay you for. So for instance, I was working in a multinational organization some time ago, and someone reached out to me and asked me to write a business plan. At that point, I'd written multiple business plans in the course of my MBA. I'd written business plans for friends and family. So it was something I could do, right? But I think what really astonished me was the fact that someone was willing to pay me for it. Yes, I guess I was naive, but it was very shocking to me. And the person said, you know what, I will pay you this amount of money if you help me write a business plan. Now that's an example of you putting your skills to work to earn additional income. There's a skill you have that might be, very expensive for a small business owner to pay for, but because you also work 9 to 5, you can offer it at a discount or at a reasonable price. Do you work in HR? Can you offer your skills to a small business organization? Do you have finance skills? Can you build financial models? All of those things, don't take them for granted. Those are skills you can actively earn streams of income from. Now, I'm not saying that it should be in conflict of interest with what you do. So for instance, if you work 9 to 5, don't take on a project that is in conflict of interest with your, your day job. Be very careful with that. All right. So how do you earn passive income from your knowledge? You have a truckload of knowledge. There's something that you can share in the marketplace. So when I started an investment club 6 years ago, for me it was just experimenting and trying to see how it would work with my friends and making all the mistakes and having some successes and some mistakes along the journey, right? But when I started to blog about it, people started to ask me questions. Well, how did you start an investment club? How does that work? How did you get managed when you made your mistakes? How did you cope with your mistakes when you lost money? How did you make money? And I thought, I could put all of this, I could share all of this knowledge, right? And I started to blog about it, and I started to do workshops. I created a framework around it. And then before you know it, I'd written a book around it, and now I'm positioned as an authority on investment clubs. These all started with me actively experiencing something. It was my experience that I documented and became a knowledge-based, resource for other people, right? So don't take your knowledge for granted. There's something you've experienced maybe in the course of your work, in writing an exam, they can share with other people. I know people that have online courses where they share how they wrote an exam, for instance. If you want to share how you write a CFA exam, how to read and pass a CFA exam, or how to read and pass a PMP exam, trust me, there are so many people that will pay you just for secrets that you have, all right? So you can earn a passive stream of income from your knowledge. Now, this is where it gets interesting. You can earn passive income from your money, of course. That's what investing is all about, earning money from your money. Because with investing, what you're really doing is putting your money to work. So your money is working and earning you interest. Now, there are so many ways you can invest. You can invest to own an asset, real estate that can pay you rental income, or you can sell and earn capital gains on it. You can invest in the stock market to earn dividend. You can invest in treasury bills to earn your interest upfront. You can invest in small business to get your money back. You can invest in so many opportunities, but I always share all of those investment opportunities in my community. So if you want credible investment opportunities, sign up to join my community, the Green Investment Club, okay? And then how do you earn a passive stream of income from other people's money? Yes, you can. And the way I would share it for me is with investment clubs. So for instance, with my investment club, all of us are putting our money together to invest in opportunities that I would not have been able to invest by myself, right? So that is me taking advantage of other people's money. It can also be called leverage, right? It can also be called leverage. So you're putting money together with other people so that you can, both all invest in an opportunity that you not have been able to do yourself. And if you're actively thinking about passive income, you can ensure that what you invest in is something that earns you passive income, so that all of you can start earning passive income because you all invested together, right? So those are 4 ways you can earn passive income: from your skills, don't take it for granted, your knowledge can be translated into an online course, an ebook, a webinar. There's so many people teaching this, right? There's so many resources online for you to learn how to, document your knowledge and translate into a passive stream of income. You can also earn passive income from your money, right? You can use your money to acquire assets, or you can invest in short-term securities or long-term securities and earn interest and, dividend payment from all of those securities as well. And then from other people's income, my approach is using an investment club to pull people's funds together and leverage on that to earn passive income, all right? So those are 4 ways that you can think about earning passive stream of income. There is no excuse for you to be earning only one stream of income in this economy. In fact, you really need more than one stream of income in this economy, in Nigeria, in Africa, which is where I am based, all right? So start thinking about it. Start asking questions. There are things you help people do that you don't realize that they will willingly pay you for, all right? Ask questions and get started earning passive streams of income. Do you earn passive streams of income? Would you like to share with us how you earn passive streams of income? Don't forget to leave a comment so that we all can learn from you. On that note, I will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe.